Street Cleaner. Greetings, Kaneki. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a good night. And Street Cleaner was first. Yowza. He even said something twice. This is not fair. Not fair how fast he is. Let's see here. All right. I want my money back. Did you pay some money? Because I didn't get it. Who are you paying money to? Strawberry covered, but strawberry covered. Chocolate covered strawberries. I can't talk right now. It's so good. You bet them all away. Why'd you do that, Kaneki? I don't know why you did that. Alright. Sorry I'm running a little late. I wanted to eat before I started because this game you can't really eat and do it because there's too much dialogue. But I still have a parfait to get through, so we'll work on that. See, you still got static bugs. Alright, so recap. Chiaki and Monami died. Death by Tetris. So Best Girl is gone. Only these 4 idiots remain. I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the game. Mello, greetings, welcome to the stream. How you doing? You want to dice and flip. Those are the 2 commands you're looking for. Alright, here we go. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. Word of the day equals despair. No, not quite. Not quite. There is a word of the day, though. I have one. I have one. And I couldn't even tell her thank you. There you go. Bank heist will work, too. Alright, everybody jump in on the bank heist. Bank heist, bank heist. Lend your power. I don't know why my mic is always one of those things that I can't get right to start with. I want to eat my parfait, but I can't. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? If she was executed as a traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurts.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, that was such a surprise! As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too.
Phew.
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you need to rely on them.
Huh?
What does that mean? Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now present.
Enter your name. Greetings. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Luck Tetris? No. It is a word that starts with a T, though. I'll give you that much. Yep, congratulations. With this, I shall announce the end of the Killing Skull Trap. For you 5 who have survived up to now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Woo, thank you all for your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing would happen right away. Traitor. ZC, greetings! Welcome to the stream. So much has happened. Nagito died, we'd had the trial. Turns out that Chiaki, best girl, was the traitor. So her and Monomi got punishment time. And here we are, Chapter 6. Chapter 6, the last chapter of the game. You're right. Stop it, why are you saying? What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you were emphasizing that part. Doesn't the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left? Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
Tricked. You need 6 people for volleyball. Alright, let me see if I can come up with a hint. There are a couple of definitions. Equal trap. How about this? It's something that Monokuma really doesn't have. Or at least show any. It's probably not a great hint. Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're an enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
no.
Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. You have a Chiaki profile. I know Chiaki was the best girl. Trustworthy. Nope. Alright, it starts with a T-O. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when the time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourself just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
New world, don't go saying new crap all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus.
Yeah.
While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Crazy bear. Trucks. No, it's not trucks. T-O. It starts with T-O. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. Door. Alright, I'll be generous, and we will give you guys a definition of the word. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. A fair, objective, and permissive attitude towards those whose opinions, beliefs, practices, racial or ethnic origins, etc., differ from one's own. Freedom from bigotry. Yeah, that's quite the definition. But that's what I was going for. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Tuxedo. Cassandra, greetings. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. Got a full belly because I just ate. Playing some Danganronpa. Hanging out with everybody. Good times. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That was a definition. I'll give you another definition. Alright, so this is the different way of looking at it. The permissible range of variation in a dimension of an object. Oh yeah, I'm still sad about Chiaki. That was my girl. Toothpaste, no. I know, Inner. I got started late. I was waiting for dinner. I didn't want to eat while I was playing because you can't eat and play this at the same time. There's too much dialogue. See, I even have a parfait I want to eat, but I can't really do it because there's too much dialogue. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. Torque. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Burrowed deep inside into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. Burrito time! Ibuki was cool, I admit, but she wasn't Chiaki. Chiaki's, you know, just for me. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure that long day. I gotta try with the parfait. Parfait's calling my name. Fresh berries are my weakness. One of my weaknesses. Toto. Not a dog and it's not a band. Even though I do like the band Toto. Yes, the traitor had to be revealed. And then the sun finally set. Parfait girl. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. That would be a horrible day. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyways? How far? How much is everything? Carl, greeting! A wild Carl appears! How you doing tonight? Telescopy. No, Kaneki. Kaneki's all over this word of the day. You got a juice box, I got a parfait. I don't know who wins. But mine's got fresh berries, so I think I win. Oh, so good. What were the hints? All right, here we go. It starts with a T-O. Something that Monokuma doesn't show or have. It is a fair, objective, and permissive attitude towards those whose opinions, beliefs, practices, racial or ethnic origins, etc. differ from one's own. Freedom from bigotry. That was one definition. Another definition is the permissible range of variation in a dimension of an object. What's a parfait? What's a parfait? Oh my goodness. What's a parfait? What's a parfait? Longer than that, Carl. It's longer than that. Meep, greetings. Welcome to the stream. Futaba is queen. I agree. If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. And Meep is starting a bank heist, of course. Everybody jump in on the bank heist. Meep needs some help. Toaster, Twilight, Tournament. Alright, Meep, word of the day is, I bet you get this right away. The permissible range of variation in a dimension of an object. What is the word of the day, Meep? I know you know it. Torment. No, not torment. About our school memories, the future foundations, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our backs on all of that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? It's not Torque, it's not Tommy Gun, it's not Tongue. If I give you guys a third letter, it'll be too easy. That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter, everything was about to end. Tutor. It's not how you spell tutor. The last letter is an E. The last letter is E. It's longer than that, Kaneki. Way longer than that. I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. Toe. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day. According to Monokuma, suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. Topo-Ain? What the heck is Topo-Ain? I don't even know what that is. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world. Propane. Zebra. Completely, utterly alone. Alright, let's see. Another word for it is allowance. But not the kind of allowance that you spend. Just putting that out there. With nobody left on this island, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia, like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world had nothing but lies. Ah! I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. He's repeating himself again. I rushed out the cottage, desperate to escape the fear. Oh, what the? Just Monica? What is going on? Street Cleaner got it, and Carl got it first. Yeah, you did, Street Cleaner. I gave him to you. I did. It is tolerance. That was the word of the day. And because it was such a difficult word, I'll just give everybody the bugs. Just Chiaki. No, not just Chiaki. Alright. What in the world? Really, what is going on? I rushed out of the room. He's just repeating himself. This is like a Just Monica moment for sure. When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
What? 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 Is this a dream? Or was all that trial a dream? What? Alright. I need parfait now. I need to finish this parfait. Alright. What in the world is going on? Here Chiaki is God. Oh, Hajime, good timing. Good timing, what do you mean?
See?
Remembers Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus, what about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside the laptop. Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? You're dead! What are you talking about? Yeah, she's pulling some Monica stuff right now. Why would he do that? Or did Monica pull some Chiaki stuff? Because wasn't this out first?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito's plan to leave this as a will. Why is he not saying she's alive? You're alive. He should be going like, what the heck is going on? Nagito's will? Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. He's not freaking out? I'm freaking out. I know you said Madoka, but it's Monica, Madoka, all the same thing. Oh my god, what? If I go to the restaurant and everybody's alive, I don't even know what to think. Lobby or... I'm floored right now. I don't know what to think. Oh, they must be upstairs. Alright. Yeah, they said restaurant. I need to pay closer attention. I just can't believe Chiaki's back. Best girl is back. What in the world? And meme, if I didn't say it already, greetings, welcome to the stream. I don't think I said it, so I'm saying it now. Hey, you're late. Is it true Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamsters and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Oh no. What? Hump, a coincidence you say wrong. This is the will of the casually guiding you. Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I'm never allowed that.
Damn right.
So what? Let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. What is going on?
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would.
Damn it.
Wait, the others aren't standing there. Is he like tripping out? Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Dang it. It was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer and he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. What is going on with Hajime? But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video, then unfortunately I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believed in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Where's Pekka? Where's Ibuki? Where's everybody? Toru, or Teru, whatever his name was. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyways, it was a total surprise, I mean. What? Ying bong no boy joy, I can't read this. Rest in heart no more, he's alive. B died, Chiaki died, Hamtaro died. Well, not Hamtaro, but Gundam died. I think they called him Hamtaro. Hamster Boy. The future Foundation's traitor must have known the truth all along. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolve to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime deep down. I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Why would he say that? That's like fourth wall breaking. What is going on? But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mysteries and the future Foundation, he's raising all your hope. But only so he can lead you to an unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Time to hide in the closet. Time to do something. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that? But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future for now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found in Nezuma's castle.
Well,
normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place, but since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monomi. But that has nothing to do with me. Ah, you guys still think you're not gonna stop, I can't read that. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? Well then I'll announce the password. 11037. Why does that number seem familiar? Wasn't that in the first game somewhere? Why does that seem familiar? 11037. That is the password that was written in Nezumi's castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. Leon. Addicts clickbait. What clickbait are you talking about? Connie doing some nice spin moves and stuff? I don't know. Clickbait maybe. I believe my action will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Then tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Not gonna happen. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Please call me the ultimate hope? Really? Oh man, that's disturbing. Alright, there is another bank heist. Everybody jump in. While we got this craziness going on in the game, we have a bank heist. This was Nagito's final message? That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. Ah, my hero. That's the password to enter the ancient ruins.
Hey,
Better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go. What is going on? Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruins on the second island. Whoa, what is going? It's not telling me which island is which. Wow. And what's with this funky stuff going on? Now's not the time to investigate this thing. I can't do anything but go to the ruins, I guess. You broke it. I didn't do it. Wait, this is Hope's Peak Academy. What is going on? Seriously, what is going on? Why is there a pool of... What? Why is there... Seriously, what is going on? Is this a video game we're in? Somehow it's quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
you are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also the countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Dang right, it's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills. Ah, if you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me?
Dumbass.
Ah, hey, now's not the time to mess around.
Young master,
It's gonna be all right if you don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Pecco, everybody, everybody. Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut up.
The heck, don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's orders. Oink, 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 oink. Ibuki, who likes Ibuki? Shin, greetings. Welcome to the stream. I believe we're in a computer game somehow.
What?
What was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
The password, please. Yeah, I know. 11037, right?
It's gonna be
There's
fine.
no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. Machine gun goes off. Beyond this door. My Hero Academia V, greetings, welcome to the stream. The future is waiting, a sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. Oh my gosh. They're gonna die. It's a trial room?
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way,
Huh?
where did everyone go? Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. Yes, something's wrong. What did I do? What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... Okay, this world. Does the bear go boom or something else? Here we go! Ah! Okay. That seemed uneventful. Stage clear? Really? What? What? To be continued? What? You obtained a present. Gamer backpack. Yes, that can't be the end of the game, can it? Tell me that's not the end of the game. New Chapter 0, heading to the school trip. What? It would be wrong to say I was swaying from side to side. I was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. Danganronpa, and how boring. Go away, Nagito! No! No! Leaving us with mysteries. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You look like you're having fun, so, well, that's what I assumed. Do you like You do like ships, right? Ships. That's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence is blah blah blah. I hit the button too soon, sorry. Instantly I saw his true character. The over-familiar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin I could detect a foul, offensive odor like some kind of putrid slime. What? In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Kameda. I never know how to say his last name. Anyways, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that, yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky. And so that's your talent then? What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? Obviously from Hope Speak Academy 2, right? So you're one of us? But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How'd you end up here? You know what's weird? Is that I've got question marks over my name. Which means I'm probably not Hajime in this. I'm probably somebody else. How boring. Oh, sorry, I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these jerks, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do now that you've ended up like this? There's nothing you can do, right? This is B. This sounds exactly like something B would say. Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about the ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contributions that person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket. Just Nagito. He's not smart enough to hack all this. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. And will I be able to see you again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time, the person I hate so much? Is it Junko? Hey, then explain your hand. This. Oh, that's a girl's fingernails. Is Nagito Junko? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. Whose hand is it? But even now, it still hasn't rooted, I don't know. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. He's got Junko's hand on him? I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know. Because she's my sworn enemy because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Oh, that's strange. Huh? Look out the window. We're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? What in the world is going on? I don't know who is who. Nagito has some girl's hand on his hand? Like he cut his off and grafted the other one onto his? Alright, now we're back at being Hajime. Huh? What is this? I don't know what is going on. It's a door. There's a door. Huh, a door. You said it 4 times. Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? You're in a computer game, dude. Where am I supposed to go? Read my last comment. No spoilers, I hope. It's Junko's arm. That's kind of what I figured. Yes, that's the door from Hope's Peak Academy. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruins with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. I don't know why we're here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Okay, is it gonna be Monokuma or Monomi? I'm saying Monokuma.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Yeah, we already know this. Same thing. Iron plates. Iron plates. Alright, let's go to the gymnasium. Oh wow, look at all this. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right. That's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. Wow. All of the doors are covered by computer wall-like thingies. Oh man. Alright. Hey, not this one. Why is this one not covered? I can't go in it. The store. Come on, I wanted to buy some gifts. And this one, oh, I guess it kind of is covered. Nurse's office. Here we go. This is very weird, Mello. The gymnasium is here, right? I thought you've seen this before, Mello, no? Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. And the door vanished like a computer door. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime!
Yo!
You heard the announcement and came here too. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something.
That is...
It cannot be possible.
Well,
You're right,
yeah.
anyway. you look at it, it's impossible. Hello? How does it feel to return to a long-awaited Host Peak Academy?
Why, you... You...
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What a shock, I just told you guys this is Host Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in heck that's true.
No, no!
But it is. I mean, this is definitely Host Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyways? What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Host Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You serious about that?
Stupid fool!
I don't believe it. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyways, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all the trouble of bring you to Host Peak Academy and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone.
Don't fuck with me!
Enough with this crap, just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you jerk? Oh, I'm not certain of my memories. I believe we entered the ancient ruins and...
In other words...
It means... I made this Host Peak Academy between the doors to the ruins and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean between?
Hey!
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my! Are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. Just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
What is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure
On the other hand, I'm
about
worried
this?
about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
so...
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No!
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. The main cast? What? Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Host Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is going to hate me. So please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if this setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What's going on? Outside world, main cast? Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey!
Like, he keeps insisting that this place is Host Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How to make it back to Host Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
it cannot be.
There is no place for Host Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This building is really Host Peak Academy? This is the Host Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Dang it, why is this happening? Why? Why is any of it happening? I was finally able to attend Host Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? Ugh. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had any talent to begin with. Platina, greetings! Welcome to the stream. How you doing? In a meme-wrapped moment. Memes busting rhymes. Okay, I'm not sure that's what you mean. Meme. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's going to be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey.
So what the heck is Monokuma anyways? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monomi are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not world enders? Then we really weren't tricked by Monokuma? However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on that island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monomi never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. So much dialogue. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. Now, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. We're gonna get out of here safely. We have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? He's telling us to investigate like we have been.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn something about Hope's Peak Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can't just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, we can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get out of this dang island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course.
Heck yes. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where's this place really is, what happened to Hope's Peak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island? He should already know that we never choose to stay on this island.
Hey!
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? Well, what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird building?
Even so.
Even so, I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this dang building. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead on for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There's no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
all right.
So we should do our best as well. Like they said, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If stopped at the green light, we never reach our goal.
Jeez. You're
Connie
pathetic.
already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Looks like like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia!
Miss Sonia!
Sonia, please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. Goodness gracious! I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance towards that hope. Enough though, I don't understand and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Investigation? There's nothing in here, looks like there's nothing in here. Alright, we're leaving. We can do anything, build an AI maid. What? Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. This is Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Can't go in any of these rooms. Okay, what clues am I supposed to be looking for in this nightmare? It's the Matrix! Biolab. Touch the sky. I believe I can fly. Alright. Where in the world are we supposed to be going? Because none of these doors are open. Oh, the dojo's open. Okay. Matrix? You know what the Matrix is? The Matrix is a movie from the 90s? Is this a dojo? Full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. Oh, we got a magazine, a book. What is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. Just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to get out of here, no matter what it is. Does not compute. Want to play a game? I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. The introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history is narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy teachers who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Looks like Yuno Gasol? I don't know, maybe. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. They decided to implement a new system. The Reserve Department, unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope Peak's Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. Create Hope Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right. It was the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. Hope Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd be just a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. The thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memory, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories to yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. Tea biscuits. What are you guys rambling on about with tea biscuits? You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memories of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a Reserve Corps student. Dang it, what the heck? Why are we getting these in truth bullet things? Is there gonna be a trial? Please, no trial. It's a samurai! Armor and helmet. Did the map developer design this to reflect the Japanese dojo? So he's even calling it a map designer. He's calling it like a game. That target seems pretty far away. If the production team had more time, there could have been a mini game here. Wait, what am I missing? Drums, bang the drums. There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. Oh, that's a straw post? Thought it was drum. Locker! There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking wood block key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. Dang it! Are we done here? Oh, cherry blossom. This cherry tree is in full bloom. It may be a tasteful sight to see a blooming cherry tree inside a dojo. But in this situation, it just looks bizarre. Alright, out we go. Leaving the dojo. Goodbye, fourth wall. I don't know if it's goodbye, fourth wall yet. Where's the next spot we're supposed to go to? Now this one's open. It's like it's leading us down the path. We can only go to a certain spot. It's another manga, really? Alright, here we go. Book. It's a book. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Again? Wasn't the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was a trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. Welcome back, Inner. Welcome back. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made a heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that incident was a student named Izuru Kamukura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their research to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. We gotta go around Hope's Peak Academy looking for clues to something. What happened? I don't know. We're supposed to go to a graduation ceremony. But Monokuma wants us to find hints and clues first. Wielding a superior talent for hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izumi as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. For that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fire of reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to the horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited Danganronpa 0. With a heavy sigh, closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony! For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident! A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Dang it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously ticks me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. For Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here it says that the reserve department student in the reserve department began uprising. And what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way I have no reason to do something like that. Tragedy of Hope's Peak. has been added. Anyways, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's the other student that isn't Izu? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage? Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mystery just keeps piling up. I don't think there's anything else in here. There's a door. Leads out. Now where are we supposed to go? Something else has to have opened up, right? Something else has to have opened up. Yeah, it was the bio lab. Alright, let's see what our pet is doing. I haven't checked on our pet. I haven't saved in a while. Oh, let's clean up the poop. Save. Save. Dang diggity. They need to make an anime of, Oop, I already did that. Danganronpa 0. That would be awesome. Biolab, and we got more glitchiness going on still. Raw. Isn't this where they kept the bodies? Yeah, that's where they kept the bodies. What the heck is this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. Hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Any corpses in here? I've seen this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like. But that's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school biolab isn't something you should joke about. This feels so forced. This idea should have been canceled during development or something. What am I thinking? He's acting like he's testing a game or something. And he knows it somehow. There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would be obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was the incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. Just watch Danganronpa 3D anime? Yeah, probably. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyways, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The end and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. And the violence and death continued to spread. The shock of the action began to disappear. And as the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm, the media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the whole world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. War fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain, just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talent for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The power and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. That sentence doesn't make sense. But anyways, and with this they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful tragedy in human history. Well, that would be Junko, wouldn't it? She was the ultimate despair. As long as the ultimate despair existed, despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, this is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happening to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough. What is this messed up manga? I thought you obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that's such despair? That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memory. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you
How many
saying?
times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Welcome back, Mello. Welcome back. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted. On the one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. On the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. Well, I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Is he trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world so we'll want to stay on this island? There's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like that. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it. Tragedy has been added. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, the organization isn't just one person, but a group of people? But if they're known as the ultimate despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if we're actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they're called the ultimates. Then are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? No use. I'm going to freeze to death. We're just finding out information about everything, Mello. And then we're going to have to decide if we want to leave or not, I guess. Shivering, I ran out of the freezer room. Reading a bunch of mangas. Manga. Okay, I'll talk to my friends. Are they my friends? Are they just people I'm trapped here with? I don't know. Gee, that was close. I nearly froze to death. Where should I go next? Gotta talk to my friends. Alright, I know I saw some before. That room is open, but am I supposed to look for my friends? I don't see anybody out here. Alright, 5B it is. No problem, Mello. I appreciate you stopping by. You gotta go, you gotta go. Take care, sleep well. No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see him. Alright, what's up, Fujihiko?
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, that jerk bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. Hey, it's gonna be crappy either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't want to do it either. Guess we're talking to Monokuma. Good night, Mello. Take care. Sleep well. Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No, no.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga, so you can forgive me for telling you by word of mouth. You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your mangas in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me? About that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for.
What?
Surprise! It's about the ultimate despair. Huh? Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days, it was
Actually,
originally titled for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl.
yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with a charm and humor. The creator of the ultimate despair. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a second. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people who joined some messed up organization created a high school girl. Created by a high school girl.
unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
phew.
Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
And what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose. It's a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko as Junko. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human, exactly like that. Junko is full of so much despair that she truly is hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her everything is despair. What the heck? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despair, who had been recruited, became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anybody else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offering to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair. All in Junko Enoshima's name. What in the world? Did that really all? That couldn't have happened. For example, they killed their family and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
You know about the final days of the reserve corps students during the tragedy of Host Peak Academy? Final days.
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Well, what about him, though? What about Hajime? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair? Junko Enoshima? Hey, it doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima's already dead. Huh? Ultimate despair has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Reserve department has been added to your handbook. What in the world is going on? Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead? What, you didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life. In that bloody classroom. Bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the Killing School Life? Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Host Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. And as a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
There are Junko limbs. It seems that way. For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. But who knows what that scene was? It was glitchy, like we were in a computer game, and it made no sense. We don't know who we were talking to Nagito or anything. For a manga about the Killing School Life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
like,
Turns out that Killing School Life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Host Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Ian, greetings, welcome to the stream. Is it Ian or Ian? You tell me. First one, Ian, second one, Ian, and that's what I'll call you. But welcome to the stream either way. Former students of Host Peak Academy and she took away their memories? That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcasted worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel jerk. Surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
so.
Students of Host Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. The first one. Alright. That messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap. And after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. And Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not, it doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Inoshima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Inoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? Pizza! Greetings! Welcome to the stream! Somebody said body pillow not too long ago. Is that your calling card? It's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings were involved in resemble that killing school life. I can't read. Well, I don't know who the heck is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Hope Speak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? Where the Dable's body pillow? No! The cameras all over Jabberwock Island? Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance camera during the killing school life? Maybe. Ultimate Despair and Killing School Life added to your handbook. And Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? You have a problem with that? Well, I already really wanted to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll raise that flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen if you do that?
Ooh.
One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making any sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the inside and the outside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Ugh, Monokuma. Alright, I think we're done in this room. Let's bounce out of here and see what's opened up for us. Goodness gracious. So much dialogue. Huh? Changed to a different hallway again? It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? Dude, this is not reality. You know, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Akane, what's up, girl? Akane twitched her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean, who?
So...
I don't know, it's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
It's just my gut. I love that little Nekomaru Nita. But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. Surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Oh, excuse me. That's not open. What in the world is that? There's now flying squares in the game. Okay, music room. Who's in the music room? What is that? This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. You feel like it, or you can see something strange? You mean the computer screen floating in the air over there, or the monolith that's floating in front of you? Hajime is an idiot. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? Duh. Come on, Hajime, wake up. To combat the biggest, most awful, tragic event in Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope Peak Academy? You are definitely that, Pizza. Aren't they known as world enders? This is completely different. Monokuma, he's completely made it up. Alright, now that's added. What is this computer screen over here? What is this? Words are floating in the air? This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave to you the other day, we have obtained information. The person who claims to be a survivor of Hope Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they are survivors of Hope Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by the ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko Enoshima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experiment phase of the Neo World program. Survivor of Hope Peak Academy, 15 students. Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe? I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. What? Send me that thumbnail. I'll try to remember to put it in Discord later. The Academy survivors have been added. Guess that's all the clues in this room. Finally confirmed, the Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were formed by the graduates of Hope Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki would have made that clear to us. Now, as long as Monokuma was around, he probably couldn't say anything careless. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then he's true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Enoshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is the research facility on Jabberwock Island? Mentioned in the email. What's that about? Only Future Foundation facility we found was the ancient ruin. There's no way that that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow there are still so many mysteries. Goodness gracious! How long is this gonna go on for? Anybody know? Am I getting close? This is a lot of dialogue. I don't know if I need it. Floating things in the air. More rooms I can't go into. Alright. Oh, the office. We didn't go in the teacher's lounge. Teacher's lounge, here we come. There's a trial? There really is a trial? This feels different from the classroom.
Maybe
Probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. Office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well,
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. You got the plants, the flowers. Flowers on top of me, yes? Plus they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? More floating text. Let's read the list of subjects. And there's a bulletin on there. Oh, and there's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. I'm just reading them all to make sure that there's nothing out of the ordinary. Ultimate Imposter is sitting right there. Nice. And this guy. Extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the particular placard says Host Peak Academy founder Izuru Kamukara. He can't be. He was the student that went crazy and killed 13 students. Founder of Host Peak Academy, and his name is Izuru. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I attained earlier? Dang it, another mystery. Look at the article, I will. I will. Indubitably, we have to, right? Newspaper! There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Sayonji is written there. What is this newspaper? That doesn't really look like her, does it? That is not the little girl that we saw. What is this? Says Miss Hiyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew was a little girl. She was very much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. What in the world? With the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure is too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean?
huh?
Oh, the lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko here. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name? Are you a dork, Soda? An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean,
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
man.
Well, it's not like I was close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Sayonji family's only daughter. She doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko. Huh?
Of course not.
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like that. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well,
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? I'll never back down. She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm
Well, regardless,
feeling
all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? This is the truth in Hiyoko in this newspaper? Is he really saying this is the same person? It's not the same person. That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist? Really, why does it exist? More confusion. Could it be related to this list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did the experiments change Hyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we also were test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard in that list of subjects. What kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with me, with time travel. There are no answers here. Oh, I see a plushie. I didn't know there were plushies here.
Huh?
I didn't know I could get plushies here. I'd have been looking for them. You got out of Discord? What do you mean you got out of Discord? What happened, Pizza? Let's read the text. Hologram. Alright, I'll send it directly to you. There are letters floating in the air like the music from earlier. There are... yeah, we got that. Alright, next. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. You understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Alright, what name are you going by these days, Pizza? Yeah, there's always drama there. What name are you using in Discord now? Even though they have lost Junko, the fact remains they're incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy is not ending. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is an order to kill them? Doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. That's what you said, Meme. That's understandable. My name is... If the biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, losing my will to live. No, Pizza, say it ain't so. Say that ain't so. Trying to find it. There it is. Alright. Now you know, Pizza, this will be the first, I believe this will be the first thumbnail that I've created that I've shared. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Alright, Pizza, I don't know what's going on. It's not letting me do it. Yes, Slim Shady. Let me try copy paste. Maybe that'll work. Don't get it twisted. Alright, there's gotta be a way to do this. This is making me mad. I've done this before. It's not letting me. I'll figure it out later, Pizza. Alright? After the stream. It's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven for that easily. Okay, with this, you're totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You should now go on to the next stage. Next stage. Dang it, not again. We switched floors. The hallway's different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. How can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just gonna waste my energy. Oh my gosh, I'm on a different floor. Seems like I'm on a different floor. What is going on? Glitch heavy. Wow. Do you just want the picture of Akane? I think I could probably find that. Probably be quicker to just do that. Here you go, pizza. It's on this page. You can copy and paste. Tell my name to the heavens? Why, Kaneki? That doesn't make sense. Yell your name to the heavens. Besides, my wife would get jealous. And that ain't cool. Anything on this side? Alright, here we go. Rec room. Just right click the picture and say save picture as. Save image as. And you should be able to get it. There's a billiard table that's floating, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. What in the world? Confidential file. Didn't work. Let me see here. Works for me. I don't know. Let's see, is this? Does that do it for you? Why do you need more? There you go. There you go, pizza. Check the score. It's a file with Host Peak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Anyways, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Host Peak Cultivation Plan. For many years, Host Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Host Peak Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goals. With our hands, we will birth the true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. Yeah, rice cakes, right? This plan has been the the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What follows was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word True Hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope. What else can we look at? Let's go with the text floating in the air. This hologram again. What's this one saying? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigations, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of the future filled with hope. Remnants of despair. The Academy survivors. Oh my goodness. It says that here they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? And why is this happening? The Future Foundation was protecting us. Why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
Oh my, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get all toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyways?
Hey,
Exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation email. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there and got them. You can't even do that. Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
Who cares about me anyways? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. There's a dartboard, but this is still a school, right? Or did Monokuma just randomly make up this one? Magazine rack! Oh, that bottle! The bottles are still missing! There's a lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, sports, computer, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiru would have been happy to see them. The sofa. Nice firm looking leather sofa. It looks like it'd be comfortable for anyone to sleep on. I think that's it for here, right? I think we've done everything. Oh, what? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. Pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What's it? What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. We are flipping upside down. Ah. Is that Akane? Alright, Akane, what's up?
It smells
close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Connie's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is... they're both.
Yeah.
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Where am I supposed to go here? Everything's upside down, man. Can't go in the pool. Music is ridiculous. This floor is ridiculous. This upside down stuff is ridiculous. I don't know where to go. Did anybody see a door? I didn't see a door. Library, there we go. You defeated Negagante. Grats there, Pizza. Way to go, man. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry and find it. Left. Yeah. And a note maybe. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt that it's another clue. Future Foundation's 4th Division, Makoto. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing as a serious act of treason? Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideas, right? Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy, you survived and cooperated with recovering your memory. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of the future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. The email is addressed to Makoto? But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? This is confusing. Do a headstand. No! Can't do it. It'll hurt too much. Blood rushing to my head. Alright, what else can I look at? Really? Nothing? That's it? There's nothing else here. You gotta be kidding me. It's a library and I can't read any of the books? Okay, what's the hall gonna look like now? So confusing. Let's go down here. To be or not to be? In we go. Alright, we got another magazine thing. Alright. Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like a laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. Tablet PC. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? Picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program. This word, Neo World. Seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communications Simulator, which is what we're in. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. Gaelic King, greetings! Welcome to the stream. I passed it. Yes, I did. That was a long time ago. Makoto's the traitor? I don't know if Makoto's the traitor. By mounting a device to a cranium, the Neo World program allows its subject to experience a synthetic virtual world. Sounds like what we're in. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing abuse, using the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Oh, there's a bank heist. Everybody jump in on the bank heist. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness like everything is being tainted? A feeling of weakness like the world is collapsing beneath my feet? Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflict, the trust I felt until now, it's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept it, that this, there's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flag more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. This is all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up. Including me too? Neo World program has been added. Eesh. Why was Fortnite crazy yesterday? What else can I look at in here? Nothing. Oh, we got another. Got another Monokuma.
No.
Yes. Don't cry, Monokuma. Explosive mode was awesome. Nice. Nice. What kind of hallway are we gonna get now? Can we raise another flag?
Hiya.
Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. Woohoo! Gays are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Monokuma, you're killing me, brah. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but nothing is real. I already know this is a game we're in. Just a matter of what that means. Alright. Wow. Wowza. Hard to move in this, man. Jeez. Okay, game is messing with me now. No nurse's office. No, whatever that is. What about the store? This is pretty rough. No store. Oh, we got our friend here. Whoa, what was the door on the right? Can't go in there. Sonia!
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh my.
Huh? I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? This is starting to hurt my eyes. Monokuma? Do I have to click on him? The moment you discover the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Woo. 1B, here we go. This is very, very, very out there. Big object. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. But what in the world is it? At the moment I look at that object, is it a door? Oh, it's what's his name from the first game? The one that dressed like a girl and became the computer program. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person? A floating person is talking to me? Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place? Not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. I can talk. You can talk. Well, what are you? Alter Ego Artificial Intelligence Program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. Because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on! My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Dang it. It's that feeling from earlier again. It's floating like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? What happened to your phone, Gaelic King? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure from shaping the entire world as such. The only data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you two. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. Seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. Oh, the infinite... That's right, you said that the other day. Did you try plugging it into an iTunes and restoring the OS that way, or upgrading the OS that way? Thought he was destroyed after Makoto. Yeah, I thought he was destroyed too. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of it's work. I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction? Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program served only one purpose. It's used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope. Program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here, the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memories is the first step toward replacing memories. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the install memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories, but why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Putting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it still is in experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happened in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did this to us, but they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable, I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher's role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authorities at all, so they seem like the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of the world and manages them. The teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. So you went to the store then, huh? But just like the outside world has become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole my portion of my abilities, which contains my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control, but even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Dang it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one? That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo program is installed. Based on my calculation, that was most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility. The only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. Dang it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observer. Neo World Program. Yeah, but it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit? If I took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedures and...
Hey!
Hey, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints for you, Mew. You're gonna say something more. Suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can't be parallel too. Defluxation, based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites you. Death. Hey. Uh-oh. It's a ghost in the machine. It's a teddy bear in the machine. What the heck? What just happened? You're right. You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? That looks like Nagito. Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The thing you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us. I really wanted to save you right away, but because of the virus interference, I could not. The orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. This means that's working, and it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? If there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. That's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. And it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was just unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you. I wanted to save you guys. Save us. he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037? That's the number we found on the Nezumi Castle. The door at the ancient ruins was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the Hope Fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared the password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. Oh, you're going Saturday. Are you going to get a phone then, or you think they're going to fix it? That's the reason I left 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. The number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. You understand what I'm trying to say? I'm trusting that will to you all, and trust it to your future. That person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. I want you guys to endure without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there, because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In our worst case scenario where the observer who was the last Roland teacher goes rogue, prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam center. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence. Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they should be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Oh my gosh, he's being hacked. Kimo Yashibaba Daba Death. Monokuma struck again. Death, 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 death.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh well, anyways, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that's no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? Been a while since I've spoken in Link, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with the guy just now. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do, prevent the virus invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? What do we even have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when the truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? They should be able to save it, Gaelic King, as long as you didn't wipe it. And did you use cloud saves on your phone? Did you do the iCloud stuff? If everything was a lie, there isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for killing too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Alright. Showdown sequence has been added. Alright, everybody. I think that should do it for tonight. That was quite quite the last hint. I don't know if it's the last hint, but I think we're getting close to the last trial, which we'll do tomorrow. It's definitely getting late here. It's almost 10 o'clock for me. I need to do some things before I go to bed, so I'm going to do those. And let me give everybody some bucks before we call it quits. Yeah, very lengthy one. All right. There we go. Everybody getting some bucks for hanging out till the end. And on that note, we're going to bid everybody adieu. Alright everybody, until tomorrow, good night, take care, bye-bye now, Static Buzz out. Stream earlier, I will try. Tonight was not by choice. I wanted to get on about an hour earlier. So I will try, Carl. I would like to do that. Alright everybody, good night, take care, till tomorrow, bye-bye. The final conclusion of Danganronpa 2.